Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday. The S&P 500 was up 0.4% today, kind of snapping a losing streak that we had from last week. Last week was the worst week since March. Really, driven by the Federal Reserve and the rhetoric and the worry about them raising rates too high or keeping them up too long. And so they're starting to kind of absorb that. And I remember back in, the 95 to 2000, the Fed funds rate was higher than it is now. And we had one of the best 5 years in the history of the stock market. So once the market kind of settles in and gets used to these rates, that could be, okay. The real risk is just increasing interest rates because of increasing inflation. And I think the real risk could be at the moment, the price of oil. So it's good today. See oil stay below $90 a barrel. Certainly be something that I'm watching very closely. And I'm sure the Federal Reserve is also. The bond market had a bit more trouble today. We have double red signals on our bonds. So we are effectively out of the bond market in just T-bills and such. And have been for quite some time. The bond market took another hit today because Moody's came out and said that if we have a government shutdown, they're actually going to lower the rating on U.S. government debt. There's only three companies, big ones, that do these ratings, and two, Fitch and S&P 500, have already moved the U.S. government debt off of their top rating down to the second from the top. And Moody's is still at the top, and they're threatening to move it down to the second from the top also if we have a government shutdown. So could be interesting. I saw an article also talking today how about the Federal Reserve gets all of their data from different departments to decide on interest rate increases. Those departments might be closed down during a shutdown, so that could affect their November 1st meeting. So we'll see how that plays out also. So anyway, that's what's happening right now. I think this market is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. We're still holding above 4,300. I do feel like there's enough weakness happening here and, seasonality and what have you, that we might fall down to 4,200 before we really find a floor here. I wouldn't be surprised by that, but it was nice to see the market come up today. I do think we need to get to a point where people kind of see bargains and they start to come in. If we're going to see, recovery back up to the high we had at the end of July and beyond, it's going to be because of those bargains. And so I don't know we're quite there yet, but nonetheless, that's what's happening right now. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Thank you.